talk a little bit about what people can do to help farmers like you? The to-do list.
I think really the thing is, I mean, there's two. One is to, and it sounds funny, but to grow a garden so that you know what food really tastes like, so that when it's in season and it's really good, um, it's a whole different thing than you generally buy in the grocery store, and that that increased awareness is what drives both organic and local. That's if everybody was happy eating tomatoes that are picked green and shipped up here from Florida, nobody'd have a garden. But people that have gardens know what the tomatoes taste like when they're really, really ripe, and there's no comparison. So that's so if they want tomatoes, they'll look for local. And the other thing is, I think, is almost a political thing, is to push, our representatives and senators um, to quit helping the big guys that are growing commodities. That's it's not food, it's feed. That is 95% of the landscape in Minnesota. And that's in agriculture. That's cropped, because there's still pasture and things like that. But the vast majority of crop acres in Minnesota are corn and soybeans, which aren't food. Nobody eats. Nobody sits down to a plate of field corn or GMO soybeans. If they took 10% of the land that's corn and soybeans and grew food on it, food that we can actually eat, people can eat, we would be shipping tomatoes to California. System. Maybe we should look at what are we doing? Why are we doing this? What is that really the food system we want to have?
And how about on the consumer side? Have you seen a lot of can you talk through what you've seen of the change of the growing interest in?
Yeah, local food is really hot in all aspects. I think people want to buy it, they want to eat it because and my guess is because it tastes better, it tastes different, but it actually tastes like something.
Well, why don't you describe your goals for Riverbend Farm?
Well, I mean, certainly part of it's to make a living. I mean, because it's not like a hobby. I mean, it really has to pay. Otherwise I have to find a different job, something that does pay the bills. But part of it is it's still that kind of back to the land thing. How do you grow food without just using up all your resources, your resource base? And then there's kind of the thing, well, we shouldn't use up all the resources. We should leave something for the people who come after us. So like our grandkids would have a chance to if they wanted to, I mean, that they would be able to come and farm here and have it be viable, that they wouldn't, that it wouldn't be like a beach, where you have to bring everything in to try to grow anything, that it would actually be healthy soil or better soil than when we